Hi, Heaven. How you doing? I'm just let me just do this real quick. Um, Cold here in Lebanon, PA. Oh yeah, you were saying yeah. I'm going out in a second. That's why I've got my jacket on. So I'm just sorting this out, and then let me just put a poll in chat here. Let me just like the live. So yeah. Um, is life meaningless? And that's the question for poll. So right, there we go. Okay. So I think we're ready. So the plan is to go out and do a little workout. Right, let's go. So I'll just get my keys. Where are they? Where are my keys? Where are they? Up there. So yeah, so we've got 1 volt, and yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. Right, let's get going. So I'm planning to do like calisthenics workout. So weather's not been too bad today, so it should be pretty dry. Hi, James, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Let me just sort this out real quick. I'm just about to head out, so I'm gonna take you guys with me. We're gonna do a body weight calisthenics workout. So, hello, Jay Stolly. How you doing? Awful, mate. Why? What's up, James? Why you say awful? Right, so let's get out of here then. Why have you had enough? What's wrong? I'm Mr. Nova. Oh yeah, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day, people. So I'm gonna go do a workout. So it's gonna take me probably like half an hour to get there. So hopefully it won't be too dark when I get there. Okay. Got some mail to sort that out later. Alright, so yeah, so hello, Dacian Rest. What do you mean, why do you do it? I'm gonna go down there and do it. No, there's a workout park, so I was thinking of going to the gym, but hang on, hopefully it's not gonna mess my connection up sometimes. Let me just go and, yeah, see if, yeah, see what happens with this. But it's just when it switches to mobile data, sometimes it messes up. So, welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone's well. So, I'll be switching over in a second. There we go. Yo, can you say... No, I'm not saying that. Anyway, if anyone's new here, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Hi, Anton. How you doing? Or whatever. Just get out of here if you're going to troll. Whatever. Get out, trolls, you know. Just leave me alone. Anyway, I've got 8 volts already. Alright. Only got 4 likes though. We get more volts than likes usually. Anyway. Oh well. See, the question is life meaningless? I say that you create your own meaning, I guess. What's 5? 5 what? What you on about, Texas State? Thank you for the like. So yeah, sorry, I meant 5 likes or something. It was 6 likes now, 17 viewers. Hello everybody. How you doing today? Yeah, thank you for the likes. So I just had somebody with over 100,000 subs on my channel earlier, so I'm gonna, yeah, apparently they're going live tonight, so I might pop in there and hopefully I can get some shout out or something. Who knows, you know? We'll see, you know? I think I need to try and network with people really, and because hopefully it might bring more people in, potentially. So you just got to put yourself out there, because you never know, do you? You never know what kind of people might show up. The more you put yourself out, then thank you for subbing Unique Videos. What's your name? Kant says, what's up? Yeah, I'm just out at the moment, you see. Got some bit of blue sky. It's not too cold today. It's not as cold as it was yesterday, but yeah. FDM Racing, how you doing? Hope you're well. So I'm gonna go do a workout, so hopefully it won't be too dark, so you can see what I'll be doing. So the plan is some kind of calisthenic stuff, so just pull-ups, maybe a few dips, something like that. Just basic calisthenic stuff really. Move to China, why is that? Anyway, what's your name? Hayat, nice to meet you, Hayat. How you doing today? You alright? Yeah, it's dried up a bit now, but we had a lot of like puddles and stuff, but there's still a few puddles, but yeah. We had a lot of rain recently. Like the river was like flooding some of it. Yeah, El Picasso, we're outside. Yeah, bit of a change, eh? Well, you guys see me inside and all that. But yeah. Anyway, we're on 15 volts already. Oh, cool. Yeah. So how we doing, people? Treasure. Oh, cool. What's that? Treasure. You on about China? China's like the... China's a very, I mean, I'm just trying to think what Trump would say. I was thinking of doing some short where I was like, doing like a sort of conversation between Tate and Trump. I think that would be quite funny. Kung flu, the Chinese virus. That's what he was saying. Everybody, there's kung flu fighting. Yeah, remember that song, innit? Yeah. Is everybody all right? Hit that like button, thank you. And yeah, if you're new here, hit subscribe. Yeah, so we're gonna do a workout, and yeah, say if you're trying to hit the major like muscle groups and stuff, and that's what we do. Hello, Georgie, how you doing? So yeah, so I'm out and about today. Can we see some beautiful English countryside? There's not really much countryside right now. I've got some like field there, but yeah, it's just but yeah, I'm going in more into centre. But anyway, hello SG, how you doing? I'm not bozo, you're all bozo, if you blue-haired, all these blue-haired wackos. That's something he would probably say, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, you could say, well, there's been a lot of them, I would argue, war criminals, you know. Remember Iraq War? There was a lot of shit going on then as well, you know, with Bush and Tony Blair, and I think they were like, you know, implicit in sort of like Iraq War and a lot of genocide. But yeah. Anyway, where is can't from? Well, he can't say. Get it? No, it's terrible. Anyway, hope you're all having a good day so far. 19 volts already. Wow. Anyway. Yeah, we did like sorts of technologies in Germany. So, oh goodness. Yeah. Is everyone alright? Hope you're having a great day today. Hello, Jacob. Trump is really Napoleon from the bottomless pit. Oh, really? That's... I don't know. I mean, everyone seems to love to kind of like bash on him, don't they? But yeah, it's like when Joe Biden was in, and it was like, Sleepy Joe, and everyone was all just clowning on him. I guess you're always going to get one side clowning on the other. Hello, Sink Wagner. Hope you well. Hello, St. Andrew Pierre. How are you? Germany one's very nice, but it's a very terrible place in cities. Why? What's up with Germany now? Hello, my P-goals. Yeah, just because I want to. That's why. Because I want to. Just like, it's more divide and conquer. It's like, are you liberal or are you conservative? Well, what if I'm neither, or what if I'm a mixture of both? How about that, you know? Why do I have to pick a side? It's like they just want you into this narrow kind of thing of like, oh, you're either this or that. Well, maybe it's more nuanced than that, and you should just kind of be open-minded and look at both sides, really. Look at all sorts of different sides of, you know, debates and things. Oh god, 6'7", here we go. I'm sat 6'4". Yeah, I'm a very tall man. In fact, isn't Donald Trump about 6'4" actually, which is quite funny because I do the Donald Trump thing, so I'm about the same height as Donald Trump apparently. They have two sides, so that is the easier to control. Yeah, that seems to be by design, that they want, you know, to have just two-party illusion, because then the corporations and all that is easy to control. Some people are saying that we need to have reform because it's going to shake things up, but will it really be that different, do you think? What do you guys think? Reform going to be any different to any of the other ones, really? Someone was saying that just, to me, it would just be like Trump getting in and people thought, oh, Trump. Right, sorry about that, guys. The connection just dropped. Anyway, height only matters to women. I don't really agree. I mean, it might matter to some, but the amount that it matters also varies. If you're a short guy, I still think you can get a woman. Just go for a shorter woman, you know. Just get a woman. Obsession with height is a bit kind of. I think what happens is a lot of the time women will say the reason that they prefer tall men oftentimes is more that the short men are insecure. So it's not that they're short themselves, oftentimes it's that they're insecure about it that actually turns them off. So if you can be confident no matter what your height is, that's actually attractive. If you can show you don't give a fuck about your height, it's going to be actually, you know, you've got to learn to just kind of embrace what you are. There's nothing you can do about it. Just accept it, and just, you know, the right woman will actually find you attractive regardless of what your height is. It's just, you know what I mean? No, I'm not need a new camera. So this whole thing of like, it just gets a bit ridiculous when people get super obsessed with height. The fact is that they over. It's better to focus on the things you have control over. Like, but you shouldn't be doing everything to try and attract a woman anyway. But there are other things that are going to be more attractive. Like, do you have ambition? Do you have, you know, good personality? All these things. If you combine all these things together, it's going to be way more important than one single metric like height. It's just, you know, I think it's very much overemphasized. It makes a lot of men insecure, but then because it comes down to self-image, and it's like, for example, you get some ginger guy who he might be insecure about that, for example, but the thing is, there's some good ginger guys who can do well, you know, if they're confident and all that, and some might actually be into that, you know. Everyone's got their own preferences, but yeah, what I'm saying is that you just have to kind of try and be the best version of you. But there's also a lot of downsides to being tall as well. For example, tall people on average live less length, so they tend to die sooner. You also have to eat a lot more food just to sustain yourself. That's another thing as well. So there's also a lot of disadvantages to being tall. Your camera is bad. Hang on. It's not that bad, surely. So yeah, it's just, I don't know, whatever, 5'7", I wish I was 5'9", but you're correct. Confidence, yeah. Try not to focus on what you wish you had, because that's just and low self-esteem, which is just going to end up making you feel, making your results even worse, and just constantly giving that negative feedback loop. Like, just to focus on the things you have control over is my message here, really. Yeah, so if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Personally, I'm interested in what you're on about. Bubble butts, the rest is irrelevant. Okay. You're on about like big butts. What is it, that song in it? I like big butts and I cannot lie. Oh goodness. Hello, Arnold, how you doing? But I don't agree with them getting BBL surgery, and it just gets ridiculous. Just do what you can, really. I mean, if you want to work out and get a booty that way, but some people just do really drastic measures to try and look better. But oftentimes the measures to try and look better actually make them look worse. Like the hot dog lips, for example, they go too far and end up actually looking worse. I think it becomes a mental illness at a certain point, to be honest with you. No, this stream's not about femboys, I mean, is it? Anyway, how are you doing today, everybody? Anyway, come in here, share the live out if you can. Yeah, the camera is just like, yeah, I don't know, it's not that bad surely, is it? You can see, like, it's a bit dull at this time of day, so anyway, yeah, BBLs, it just gets a bit kind of too much, you know, like there's just no need for it. People put in all sorts of stuff, implants and stuff, just be natural, I'd say. It just becomes like fake and, like, in my opinion, grotesque at a certain point. But it's like when these guys doing like leg lengthening surgery, why would you do that to yourself? Why would you, hello Leia, why would you do leg lengthening surgery? All it's going to do is make you look worse, because even if you break your legs and make them longer, your torso still stays the same size. It's just going to look disproportional. Like, it's just going to look stupid. You're going to look like you're on stilts. Like, how is that going to make you look more masculine? Just makes you look ridiculous. But it's like they just don't get it, do they? Rich men say money doesn't matter, tall men say height doesn't matter. I get what you're saying, but like, oh Leo, but I've seen a lot of short guys who are successful. I mean, if it was really that big of a deal, you would never see any short guys pull a woman. Like, I've seen plenty of them. In fact, I've even seen some guys who are shorter than the woman. Yeah, it doesn't happen that often, but it's just generally guys tend to be taller. So even if you're a short guy, you'll find a woman shorter than you. So it's just, people will just, like, you know, make a deal of it, and it's just, from what I've seen around me, there are guys who are short and not even most attractive who can still get a woman, you know? What you're on about, Leia? Hello Romano, how you doing? Hope you're well today. Hello Dav, welcome in. If you're new here, welcome in. Nice to meet you all. Please could you subscribe? I'm trying to build the channel, and yeah, but I just like to kind of get discussions going and stuff, have open discussions, have open debates and stuff about things, but it just gets ridiculous when people are doing leg lengthening surgery. I mean, if you really have to, just put fucking platform shoes on or some shit. If you really absolutely have to, like, just put on height booster shoes. If it's just going to make you feel a bit more confident, just fucking do that. Otherwise, just shut up about it. Like, I mean, there's really no need to worry about it, you know. You will find if you really want to find a woman, you will find someone if you have other things going for you. You don't need to worry about your height that much. Just focus on, you know, just build your body up, just do whatever's within your control, you know. Stop focusing on the things that you have no control over, because that's really unattractive. The most unattractive thing is to just have some guy who's just like whinging about things that he has no control over. It's like that is just very beta-minded, if you will. I don't even like these words, but you know what I mean. It's very, very kind of like weak-minded. It's very, pessimistic and kind of just. Now, like I said, I'm a realist, but pessimism and just focusing on the negative all the time is not good. But yeah, you want to be pragmatic and all that, but you want to also try and just focus on what you have control over. So anyway, so I don't know. It just seems like some people just want to, make excuses. Almost, it's like, oh, who are me? I'm sore, whatever. So they don't have to actually work on themselves. Just certain things, sometimes people have it a little bit harder in some ways. That's just life. But you also have advantages in some way. Maybe get into calisthenics. Short guys are good at that usually. You can impress them if you get good with calisthenics. Just get strong with it. Do a bunch of fucking crazy moves. You'll probably impress some women with that shit, If you can get good at like handstand push-ups and shit like that, maybe you can impress one. So you have your advantage there. Solo people, it's going to take way longer, and oftentimes they're just never going to get to an elite level of calisthenics because of strength to body weight ratio. So focus on how it might actually be an advantage to you. It's going to be a lot easier to look jacked if you're short as well. So it's harder not to look lanky when you're tall. So there's a lot of disadvantages to being tall as well. So hello, Geth at Doe. Not all Brazilian women are brave, but they don't accept being humiliated. We are perhaps overly attentive women, but this is seen as a flaw. What we're saying? Are they probably just trying to wind you up or something? I don't know what they're saying. Well, certainly she has. I don't know what we're talking about in here. I use device for 1 year and grow 1 inch. Have to be careful because overuse can lead to permanent scarring. Yeah, it's just I wouldn't be messing around with things like that. I don't know. I just think that it becomes a mental illness if you feel that insecure about yourself that you have to resort to crazy things to look better. To me, that is a mental illness, to be honest with you. You might need some help with that if you're like if people are resorting to like smashing their face with a hammer to try and look better, then to me that's a point of mental illness. You could say it's social media induced or whatever, but to me it's some kind of a mental illness. Hello, how are you? Do you have any idea how to quit smoking? I mean, like, you want to probably go to some professional if you're actually serious. I mean, I'm not really somebody to ask about that, really. Hello, P Yen, how are you doing today? So I'm going to do some workout in a bit. But yeah, thank you, Agarai. Can you just not come in here with the bullshit again, though, like with what you were saying the other day? Yeah, how are you doing, P Yen? Hope you're well today. Thank you for the 13 likes, everyone. Hello, MA Pirate. I'm going to do some workout shortly. I'll just have to walk down to town and then start working out and stuff. As long as there's not loads of people on it or something, but... Thank you, Leia. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good day. Hello, Con. How you doing? Hope all is well, everybody. Hit that like button. Are you well? I mean, I'm as well as I can be, I guess. But yeah, I'm alright. Just, I've been trying to be a bit more positive lately because I used to be quite negative and pessimistic and stuff, but trying to just shift my perspective on things, really. And yeah. But yeah, it's just sometimes things still get to me, but I'm trying my best to not, let anything get me down, really, because it can be hard to kind of like stay positive when things don't seem to be going your way. But you have to believe in yourself regardless of external circumstances. So yeah, that's what I'd like to talk about, being strong-minded and being able to just have unbreakable confidence that you don't rely on external validation for confidence, because you have to have confidence within first, and then oftentimes that is reflected in external confidence, external validation. But like, you have to be confident, you have to be the person that you have to see yourself as attractive or whatever. You have to see yourself as someone who is charismatic or whatever, because if you don't see yourself that way, other people are not going to see it that way either. This is where I believe there's truth to the whole manifestation thing, where the energy that we put out, like we put out confidence, we believe in ourselves, then other people are more likely to believe in you. Because if you don't believe in yourself, then who the hell's going to believe in you? You know? Like, you have to have some faith in you. You have to have faith in the outcome. What are you saying? Height surgery, I mean, it's just some bullshit, you know? I would not recommend anybody do that shit. Sounds stupid to me. Someone desperately trying to feel confident in themselves, or they're trying to make up for a lack of something else, like maybe they lack a personality or something, so then they have to break their bones to get taller. But maybe if you worked on other parts of your life, like your personality, your finances, maybe something like that, maybe you'd actually not feel the need to be resorting to bullshit like that. Now some people argue, oh, but if you get taller you'll get more money or something. I mean, is it worth it though to like cripple yourself in order to do that? Like there is real consequences of that. They have to then learn to walk again, and then because it stretches your legs out, like your muscles can't grow big, and then you end up with these kind of really fucking lanky looking legs that can hardly get muscle on them and stuff, and it's just going to look really disproportionate and they'll just look ridiculous. Like I've seen videos where the guys do and most of the comments in it saying they looked better before. Like they went from, say, 6 foot to 6'6" or 5'9" to 6'3" or whatever, and almost all the comments are saying they look way better before, you know? What are you on about, guitar boy? Why are you telling me to shut up? Bro, I should have been more negative than you. Who has a daily struggle the moment I step out in Delhi NCR, then family pressure, carrier, etc. Just go and have like-minded friends. Yeah, that's it, you know. If you're like, have positive friends around you, then it's hard not to be yourself, you know? But as soon as you step into a negative environment, that can shift you into a more negative attitude of things. So be careful of the type of environment that you're in, because that can affect how you feel. I thought that was okay, whatever. MA Pirate says absolutely, yeah, that's it, you know, it's just, yeah, I don't know what we're saying, but yeah, got distracted then, but anyway. Oh really? Well, thank you, I guess. Anyway, so I'm just going to keep walking until I get to the workout equipment. It is a bit cold today, but to be honest, I'd rather work out outdoors than go to a gym. Personally, that's just me, if I can, unless the weather's really bad. I do like just working out outdoors. It's just more convenient for me. I can just go down to it and just kind of, I don't have to mess around like in a gym, but it's like it's just very simple. It just helps you to stay focused on just simple exercises, and whereas at the gym it's like people can get a bit kind of distracted with hopping around all sorts of different equipment and stuff, but sometimes just simplicity is the best, and just focusing on basic exercises. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes too much options is like can just be confusing. I mean, I do enjoy going there for other types of exercises, like doing, say, like a medicine ball slam or something like that, if I want to do that. But if I'm just wanting to do a little workout, just going outdoors, it's just convenient to me. It's just, I can just show up, do it, go home kind of thing. Yeah, I don't even get how it would, yeah, the amount of money it would cost, and then how did they even have the courage to even do it, to like, it's just mad to me. You must be very desperate, I would say. Hello, super need name. Okay, what you on about? The fuck? Fucking weirdos. Passport bros, I mean, there's somebody that I talked to called Nab Ventures. Gonna check him out. Go and look up his channel, Nab Ventures, at Nab Ventures. He's gone to the Philippines and he's got a woman over there now. And sounds like he's enjoying it over there. But the thing is, there could be some downsides to it as well. Like, I don't want to be dealing with a lot of creepy creatures. That's something that could be a bit off-putting to me. Also, the amount of humidity over there, it's just, I don't know, there's downsides to it as well, but you have to weigh up what's, like, the pros and cons, I guess. I'd have to probably go and try out, but I mean, that's just, you know what I mean? A fellow American, you can tell by his American accent. Yeah, of course. Hello, local experimentalist. Not seen you for ages. How have you been? Fancy seeing you here. Yeah, local. What's up? Didn't know you were still around the tube. Yeah. Heaven, sure woman. How are you doing today? Hope you're well. I'm just outside at the moment. I'm gonna do a workout in a few minutes. So I'm gonna do pull-ups, some rows, stuff like that. Yeah, might do something of the body weight, bicep curls. So yeah, I can show you guys how I work my whole body with just body weight exercises. So that way people can just kind of go out, use some minimal bits of equipment and just get a good workout done. Thank you, Heaven. Jailhouse workouts, yeah, that's the thing, right? Just basic workouts, and there are different ways to make them harder by, for example, when you do pull-ups, like if you're getting good with pull-ups, then you could do slow eccentric and stuff like that as a way to increase the time under tension. So it's just about finding ways to make the exercises more challenging so that you can get more out of them. So that's what it kind of forces you to, like, learn to have better mind-muscle connection and stuff like that. There's a lot of people, when they're using weights, are thinking about progressive overload with weights and stuff, but then whereas with bodyweight exercise, you're thinking about ways to create negative leverages to try and make the exercise harder. For example, doing like I said, doing more kind of time under tension, or maybe doing things like half rep push-ups at the bottom where you're focusing more on time under tension on the chest. So there are ways of like making things more challenging if it starts to get too easy. Now, yeah, you could add volume, but then at a certain point you want to probably look at making it harder. You could also get a weighted vest if you want to do that. Local, you're still there. Just saw local come up a few minutes ago, but yeah, I was like a bit surprised to see that there, and yeah. But anyway, right on, says Joey, yeah. What's that? Time under tension, yeah. That's what it is. It's something I've been trying to do a bit more of, and yeah. Anyway, hope you're all doing well, because some people might just do like sloppy form and things and then not get much out of it. Also, doing like deficit push-ups is another way to progress that, by encouraging more stretch on the chest, so you can actually so yeah, this is yeah, it's all about finding different ways to make the exercise harder, because otherwise some people can do like 500 push-ups a day, 1,000 push-ups a day, let's say, but it's like, who wants to be doing that though? That's quite time consuming, isn't it? Like, who's really in the real world got time to be doing that? If you're in a gym, if you're in if you're in the prison, you've got all day to be doing like massive amounts of reps. In fact, you probably want to be doing that because you've not got much else to do. So you could be doing, say, 500 to 1,000 push-ups a day, 1,000 squats a day or something, you know? Because what else would you be doing? So that's why a lot of them end up getting jacked, because they just do high reps of just basic movements, and they'll learn how to do them with good form and stuff, but it's like, some of these workouts could last hours because that's all they'll be doing in there a lot of the time. They might read a few books or something, but like, what else would they be doing really? Who's Joey? Hang on. What's going on in here? Getting a bit confused. I don't know. Anyway, it's got a bit quiet in here. Yeah. Seemed to be a bit busy earlier, but now we're, night was 9 now, but yeah. Anyway, thank you for the 15 likes, everybody. So yeah, some questions about, is it life meaningless? And yeah, what is the stats like? I can't see the stats right now. Is more people saying it's meaningless or not? And I can't see. Hang on. Oh yeah, it says yes is 46%, no 54%. So roughly about half and half. Kind of like the election results in it, you know. Quite divided on that. Yeah, divided opinions really. Hello, Week. How you doing? Seeing a cow get unalive at work made me think about it a bit. Yeah, that's really like brutal to see stuff like that, isn't it? In about an abattoir or something, I wouldn't want to see stuff like that. I mean, I've seen footage of animals being slaughtered, and that's what made me not want to eat them anymore, because it's like, when you actually see stuff, it's like, oftentimes people would just kind of not want to think about it, they just kind of block it out their mind or something, but if you're actually confronted with it, then it's like, you know, you can see the horrors of it. And I know, like, not all of them are in bad conditions, but it's just, I don't know, like, the whole idea of farming animals to then slaughter, I mean, it's the whole idea of exploitation, and I don't know, it's just, but, you know, everyone's got their own perspectives on that, really. I'm not complaining. Anyway, so I'm going to be doing a workout before it gets too dark, because otherwise you're probably not going to see much. But yeah, I wonder if anyone's going to be there. But anyway, 69 volts, sort of the number, 69, summer of 69, Anyway, I don't know, is there a way to like, anyway, farming is like legal slavery, and okay, well, yeah, I mean, that's just not very good to say that, is it really? I mean, it's just trying to, like, yeah, be edgy with the comments, aren't they? Anyway, I'm not gonna start fighting, am I? I'm gonna go for a workout shortly. Hello, what's your opinion on Islam? I mean, I just personally am not into any religion, whether it's Islam, Christianity, any of that really. I personally feel like religion's just a control mechanism, get people fearing in God, so then they just do whatever they're told basically by some buck. That's what I think it was all designed for. But hello Plutoki, hello Jester, how you doing? Hello Elijah, whatever. Fucking hell, what is it with these comments, Hello Jackie, here we go. Christ is king, says Jackie. Oh goodness. Thank you for liking the live, everybody. Share the live out if you can. I wonder if we could get 100 volts in an hour. 39 minutes and 74 volts now. Hello, CH. How you doing? Hope you're well today. Couldn't rob a bank, really. Hello, Tristan. Sorry, Tristian. How you doing? I read it as Tristan. It's like Tristan Tate or something. Tristan Tate's my brother. And he's also a top G. We're both top Gs. We are. On top of the world. What color's your Bugatti? Oh, good. That's I made a the other week doing a Tate impression where I had the sunglasses on and stuff, because you see him wearing sunglasses a lot because he wants to look cool and all that. Look at me in my sunglasses. Whatever, Jackie. Whatever. That's like your opinion. They probably couldn't do it themselves, could they, you know? There we go, that's a bit of a sight. Got some, you know, because, yeah, we're in York, so it's, yeah, top G is Andrew Tate, bit of a wanker, I think, is. It's like, you saw how he took the loss of the fight, and he was like trying to make an excuse and be like, oh my, I don't know why I lost the fight. I mean, I should have won the fight. Maybe the universe had other plans for me, because it thought that I could take the loss better than he did. That's literally what he was saying. It's like, sounds like an excuse to me, but that's different, because his whole brand on never losing. That's the problem. If you build your brand something that you have to stick to that. So you shouldn't go into something that you might lose then, in that case. Because then you're just going to look like a hypocrite. Okay. Hello, Steve. So, what's that? Hello, Ferlin. No, sorry, I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, we're nearly at the equipment finally. So yeah, so we've got 75 volts on the pole. So is life meaningless? And let's talk about that, you know. What do you guys and gals think? Is life ultimately meaningless? Hello, David. Some people say that the meaning of life is to procreate. That's all. But then you could say, well, what are we here to procreate for if life has no other meaning? What is the point? What's the point in keeping the species going if there's, you know, is there no other reason to do that? If there has to, some would say there has to be a deeper meaning and purpose to life, and like, I don't know, it's just that sometimes I think about these things, I'm like, what am I doing here? Do I have a calling, a deeper calling to life? I suppose it could be good to think that you'd have one even if you don't, just to make you feel like you have some purpose being here. Because for a lot of people, they can feel lost. They can just feel like life is just pointless to a lot of people, and that's why they just give up and they do, you know, terrible thing to themselves. But I hope everyone's well. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. We say like Christianity obviously isn't for control, but the devil has tricked this guy. Well, I mean, you can say that, but maybe you've been tricked, you know? How about that? It's like, you know, maybe I've been tricked, maybe you've been tricked, you know? Let's just agree to disagree, eh? Because from my perspective, I think religion is just I think it's a cult in a way. Like I said, that people don't want to accept the unknown of like, we don't know what's going to happen after death. Like, nobody knows, because none of us have gotten there yet. Nobody's come back to tell us. So I feel like it's a comfort blanket for a lot of people. I'm not saying for you in particular, but a lot of people, they feel a sense of like comfort blanket from that. Hello, limp carrot. Oh yeah, tricked by God. I mean, tricked by Satan, they're saying or something. I mean, tricked by the devil. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like, I don't know. It's just, what you mean? I'm tricked by the devil. Where is the God and where is the devil? What is it? What is it? What is God? What is the devil? I can't see any of these things. So, I mean, what's that? Your religion is just atheist. I'm not an atheist. I didn't say I'm an atheist. I'm just, because I asked you about your religion. For all we know, we could be in a simulation. For all I know, I could be the sole creator of the universe. I'm not an atheist. I do not, attach myself to any labels. What is love? You can't see that either. Well, but you're trying to kind of love is something I think you can see in terms of people's actions. You can see it in terms of someone loves somebody, they will do anything for them, and they will, we can see the effects of it, is what I'd say. But when it comes to God, or the Bible or whatever, what proof is there of that? So, what you mean you've seen angels and demons? Well, where are they? Why haven't I seen them then? Don't get love and empathy mixed up. What is love then? What do you mean by love? Love is to do with putting somebody else's interests first. I think you're actually getting love and lust mixed up, actually. Love is not just some kind of feeling that, I feel like I'm in love with somebody. That is probably lust, a lot of it. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with this workout. Hi, it's Susie, how you doing? What we're saying? Anyway. But, yeah. What I understand love is that you are, because when people talk about the romantic thing, to me that's more like lust. There's a lot of fake love out there. You will know if you truly love somebody when things test you, when you are in a certain situation where, do I put this person first because this is, a situation that is maybe inconvenient, but you just do it anyway because you love the person. So I just, what you're on about, why old Jamie's such softies, really? Yeah, I'm not being negative. I don't know why people keep saying I'm being negative. It's just I'm not a fake positive person that's, sugarcoat things. I think that's actually worse, toxic positivity, than just being real. Anyway, let's get started. Yeah, everyone's got an opinion. Opinions like assholes, everybody has one, so let's get on with this. Thoughts on Howie Mandel. I've heard there's a bit of heard he's not the best kind of person or something. I don't know much about him, really. Hi, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not really like Tommy Robinson. Personally, I think he's a bit of a grifter. Yeah. Okay, well, they say it's putting people off. I mean, I just try and ignore them, really. Hello, Zoe. But I probably wouldn't have half as many people if I didn't have any trolls in here, so It's one of those things, isn't it? Yeah, they can't lift like 500 kgs, can I? Yeah. Alright. Hello, Callum. How's it going? Is Tommy Robinson a racist? I just think, personally, I think he's just a grifter. He'll just do whatever gets him money and whatever. I've been to, no, I've not. I mean, I've been down the shambles. Hope you're all having a good day. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Yeah. What we're saying. Tommy Robinson is a footballer in Blackburn, or is he? I don't know. I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know any of that stuff, to be honest. What's everybody up to today anyway? Just gonna do some workout really, but yeah, I'm gonna do some pull-ups, I think. Well, as much as I can anyway. And maybe some rows, maybe a few dips as well. Just kind of simple stuff really. But yeah, something might put a few people off, but I mean, but it's just I wouldn't have so many people here if it wasn't for like letting the trolls stay, I guess. I do whatever it's gonna take, you know. It's like if I have to have some trolls come in and mess around, then it's like just to just deal with some of it. Although I'm so sick of flying. How you doing? Because it'll just push me out more if I get more engagement in the lives, even if it is trolls. Otherwise, I'd probably have fuck all people. So that's just, it is what it is. Cat, I mean, it's cat in here. Anyway, thank you for the 18 likes. You know, if it puts the odd person off, then I just have to deal with that, you know. But maybe they should just sit, maybe they should just stay and watch or something, and just, I don't know if they're gonna stay and watch or, but anyway, or if they just get put off the chat. Some people only come to the live if they can chat or something. They would just fuck off if they don't just want to watch and just... No, I'm not Aussie, I'm British. Yeah. I don't know why people keep asking if I'm Aussie, but anyway. So those are called scapular pull-ups, I think. We're just doing kind of like scapular depression. Yeah, scapular depression it's called. Yeah. Hit that like button, everybody. Let's get 20 likes real quick. 94 volts. Can we get to 100 volts before the hour mark? We're on 55 minutes. Wonder if we can get there. That'd be a record, I think. Yeah. Just, yeah, I'll do some full pull-ups as well. Not very good with that, but yeah. Like, 'cause the range of motion's quite a lot with the full reps. But my scapular tendon is damaged from work. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, not sure if there's any way to like help with that, but just have to be careful. Yeah, make sure you don't strain it really. Or else 96 volts now. Yeah. Right. So hello, Emily. You're barking. I love Dagenham. It was like a joke about because a place called Barking. Yeah, Barking and Dagenham. Anyway, let's do this. Fuck. Gonna do 4. Fuck. Fuck me. I want to get more reps, but yeah, it's just hard. My max on neutral grip was 5. Neutral grips are a little bit easier, but yeah. But anyway. I can't do that, just fuck off. You know? Just get the fuck out of here, you know? Calling me a snowflake because I can't do 7. It's like, I'm taller than you probably, so I don't know if they're joking, but I can't be arsed with fucking passive aggressive comments and shit, you know? Hello, Just Love Lydia, how you doing? Like, they're just gonna come in with these fucking snarky comments, then they can just fuck off. Deathbat, hello, how you doing? I'm so sick of flying I don't know. I thought they were alright, but they probably just one of those two-faced pricks, you know? I can't do more than 4 pull-ups. It's just 4 is actually a good day for me, really, but yeah, you're a positive person, you know? But it's just these people are the ones that are negative, you know? I don't want negativity in here. Are you trying to be all funny now or something? Yeah, 4 clean reps, it's like, you know, isn't that good enough? I won't be able to do as many the second time, but right, let's do, I'm going to do some other stuff. Might do some, do some of the knee raises for like the abs and stuff, but right. Meaning of life is life itself. What do you mean? Alexi, what you're saying is that life has no intrinsic meaning. Is that what you mean? Thank you. Hello, Annie, welcome back. Yeah. We're just gonna get rid of all the negative shit, you know? Just take that shit out of here, you know? Yeah, we're working out right now. Right, let's do some rows and some high rows, I think. So, let's do this. Get under like that. Make sure everything's tight. And go like this. 1, 2. You work in different parts of your back. By saying life is meaningless, what I mean is that life has no inherent meaning. Everyone makes their own That's the beauty of absurdism. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, why does there have to be I guess you could say, why does there have to be a strict meaning to life? Is it better if it's more free and kind of up to you to decide? But then some argue that there is no free will, and that our meaning, our purpose is predetermined by circumstances, because they say that everything in the universe is already determined. So it's like a philosophical thing, really. Will I be at Yogi's live? I don't know yet. Why? Yeah, I might do if I get a chance. What time are we on now? Yeah, got like another hour to go. Hopefully I should catch it, yeah. Oh, Lydia's from Kenya. Oh yeah. Right, I might do some bicep curls. So I'm gonna, yeah, do some biceps next, I think. I might do high rows as well, but yeah. Okay, see you later. You're doing an hour of straight sit-ups. Oh really? Yeah. Cool. You take care then. So alright. Normally 2 hours. That's a lot of sit-ups, that. You must be seeing some results then. Yeah. Yeah, you must be getting some results with all that then. Yeah. Hello, NE13537. Yeah, it's a bit cold, but it's just a bit tough, really. Right. Why outside fitness? Because I want to. Yeah, because I want to do it. I was going to go to the gym today, but I just thought, you know what? Let's film an outdoor one today. Why not? Right, so dips. I did a bit of biceps. They say I do biceps a little bit first, so I got them warmed up for it. Abs like the trunchable. Oh really? Yeah. Yeah, we don't have snow. We were supposed to get some the other day, but never came. Right, dips. Let's do this. There we go. I wish I could do like tuck planche or something, but it's just, I don't know how people, I know, it's just, again, it's one of those things, isn't it? Just, like, there's a thing called a tuck planche where you go like, I don't know, it's a very, it's just, but, no, there was this guy who made it look easy, but I can't do any of that shit. I think it's my centre of gravity. Fucks me up. Like, there's some guys who can do that without even barely trying. I'm kind of jealous in a way, but it's like I said with the whole thing of being tall. It does have its drawbacks as well. So, yeah. Anyway, so, I don't know, tuck planche. I mean, tuck planche is like the easier version of a planche, so. Oh god. Oh fucking hell. I can do dips though, but yeah. Let's try it. Dips. Here we go. Yeah, so that's dips. Anyway, might do a few more. It's just, yeah, a lot of the body weight movements for taller people are a lot harder. Maybe it's not the right height, I don't know. Maybe if I was lower down, maybe the tuck planche would, maybe that's too high. I don't know. But there's people who can do like, make things look easy. Like there was this guy who was doing a planche thing on this bench here, and they would like kind of like hold on here and then kind of, I'm like, fuck that, you know. I have a lot more dead weight to carry. That's just the issue with it, really. So I mean, everybody's got their advantages and disadvantages, is what I'm saying. And yeah, well, I'd probably be better on a deadlift or something than some of these people. Well, I've done some pretty heavy deadlifts before, but it's one of those things. No, it depends really, doesn't it? Right, do chin-ups, I guess. It's a bit wet, that's all. I'll just do a few jumping jacks. Yeah. Is everybody all right? Yeah, it takes a lot of it, even for tuck planche. But there was this guy who managed to get to tuck planche very quickly, but he weighs a lot less than me, so a lot of it's strength to body weight ratio. Hello, Laenia, thank you. It's just a lot of, I mean, there's very few tall people that I've seen that can actually do a full planche. I've seen quite a few do straddle planche, but not full planche. Very few. I mean, it's apparently the general population, it's like 0.1% who can actually do a planche. For tall people, it's probably like 0.01% for full planche. Like, it's going to be exponentially harder, so it is what it is. Oh, there's somebody coming in here. Right, just, sorry, I'm just doing a film. So, I'm sorry, it's okay, it's just, alright, sorry. It's just someone was like, fuck's sake. But anyway, just, yeah, let's see. I should have just like, yeah. I feel kind of bad now, but yeah. But, because it's like, it's kind of annoying when people hog equipment and stuff, so. Yeah, hello Amelia with cats, how you doing? Right, what's are we on now? 30% battery, so. Right, chin-ups. Let's do that, so. Fuck. Alright. So, yeah. It's kind of, yeah. Not going to be out here much, so I'm just going to do a little workout. I already did a bit earlier, if you saw it on the live. Just a bit quiet in here, so I might just get off soon, I don't know. Can just get a bit distracting sometimes. It's kind of gone dead, so I might just, you know, save my battery and just come back later. Yeah, I'm gonna just end the live now, I think, and just see you all in a bit, you know. Be back on this evening, I think. Alright, see you guys.